Yeah, sorry. I don't know why I did that. I didn't actually mean to. Right, let me just fix this so that we are playing Kingdom Hearts.
Oh.
Update information. And we are ready to go. I hope you... Oh. Wait, hang on, let me just check something.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've got the... There's an extra chapter to this that was DLC. I don't know if I downloaded it. Because it just gives an extra cutscene that basically is the final boss fight, but... Whatever, we'll just play the original, what we've got from the normal one. So let's enjoy ourselves a movie.
Pitiful, heartless, mindlessly collecting hearts. The rage of the Keyblade releases those hearts. They gather in darkness, masterless and free, until they weave together to make Kingdom Hearts.
And there it is.
And when that time comes, we can truly, finally exist.
And spoilers.
Like it's giving the character traits as well.
Yeah, exactly. It is literally like... Now introducing number 12, Larxene as... Or it should be Larxene as... This scene,
The sunset.
except it was slightly different. Remember when I was saying this scene's a lot like the opening part of Days? Day 255. Why the sun sets red. You're early. No,
You're early.
you're just late.
No, you're just late. Today makes 255. What's that about? It's been that many days since I first joined the organization. Man,
No
time
real
flies.
excuse for these flat
So,
faces
you
in a
got the
bloody
number
game that's
memorized, do
a
ya?
movie.
Yeah. Have to hang on to something, right? It's not like I have memories from before the organization. Don't you remember? I acted like a zombie.
Right. That first week, you could barely form a sentence. But come on, you're still kind of a zombie.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Roxas. Bet you don't know why the sun sets red. You see, light is made up of lots of colors.
Let's eat
And out
ice
of all
cream.
those colors,
We are best friends.
red is the one that travels the farthest.
Like I asked, know-it-all. Seriously, where is she?
Oh, what a cute moment.
Yeah. This game is filled with those pickles. Well, I say game. This movie is filled with those.
The destiny that is about to unfold actually started when we first met. On the 7th day after I came
I'm
in.
so jealous.
No, actually, that's not the case.
Oh, really? He's like, look at his face. He's like, so
He knows things and he's not telling things.
oh,
What we
we
do
have to go
here
back.
is go back,
Jesse.
back, back. Day 7, number 14.
Good tidings, friends. Today is a momentous day.
Why is Zoldan's chair higher than
I am
Zigbar's?
pleased to announce that a new comrade has been chosen to wear the coat. Number 14.
Hey, Pickles.
Let us all
well,
welcome
that's a
one
shame.
of the Keyblades chosen.
Get the reference.
No.
Soul Calibur.
Oh.
That's Shion's taunt.
Oh.
For the 7 days since my arrival, the name Roxas and the number 13 were all I had. Who the people around me were, what they wanted, or what they were trying to do.
Jesse
had no
sounds
idea.
really bored. I don't know if he's doing that as sort of a on purpose sort of thing. I don't know. Day 8. The icing on the
Teach
cake.
him well, Axel.
Don't worry. I'll be sure he makes the grade. Roxas, let's go. What's wrong? You worried about the new kid? What was that name again?
Number 14. Shion.
Right. I knew that.
Okay, I believe you.
Shion.
Got it memorized, Roxas?
Yeah,
There it is, Pickles. He said it.
How about my name then?
He said it.
Axel.
And how about our boss's name, huh?
Oh no.
Xemnas.
No way you're gonna forget
Then-
his name, right?
Oh no.
Let's
Axel,
go.
please. Axel, please. Did you understand that, Pickles?
Yeah.
Sad. Roxas completed his first mission. Axel took Roxas to the special place instead of going straight back to the castle.
The icing on the cake. You remember what this ice cream is called?
It's,
sea salt
Ice cream,
ice
not
cream.
icing. It's also not
I already
ice
told you
cream.
before.
Fuck.
Yeah, but he
Get it?
used that as a turn of phrase more than anything else, Pickles.
it's salty,
And it is an ice cream.
but sweet.
That is not an ice cream.
You can get ice cream
Roxas,
sticks like that.
You said the same
You
exact
can get ice
thing the
cream
other
bars.
day.
Not
I
that
did.
colour.
Pickles.
Don't remember.
Come on, man.
So what has it been? A week since you joined the
Food
organization?
colouring exists, unless you forgot.
I guess it has.
What?
You guess it has.
Food what?
Come on, you must remember that much. Well, here you are, finally out in the field working for the organization, right?
For the organization.
You might even say that today is where it all really begins for you.
Where it all begins.
Zombie Roxas.
As a member of the organization, I'll be receiving missions every day. But I'm still not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do.
Day 9. Heartless.
In the big good house.
Roxas learned of the Heartless during his mission. God, this scrolls too slow. Marluxia, who accompanied Roxas on his mission, explained how hearts appear when a Heartless is defeated. He also explained that the organization seeks to collect released hearts to complete Kingdom Hearts, and that Roxas, as a Keyblade wielder, is the only one capable of completing this mission. The problem, right, I would just let the whole thing scroll through and then skip it.
The organization
Like, just speak it all at once,
defeats the
but
Heartless in order to collect hearts.
it automatically goes
Complete
past, and I wouldn't be able to read it in time. So I'm having to read this a little bit
What that
awkwardly.
is, or what it does. I don't even know what a heart is.
Day 10. Incomplete. Organization members seek to become whole by assimilating with Kingdom Hearts. Zexion explained how nobodies lack hearts and are therefore incomplete and desire ones of their own.
Nobodies don't exist. We in the organization were born without hearts.
So, hold on.
So, if we don't have hearts, does that mean we don't exist?
Sorry, my bad. We're back. Day 11. Keyblade. But yeah, just imagine these text box sections are gameplay. Larxene, who accompanied Roxas on his mission, seemed displeased with him for being a Keyblade wielder. She instructed Roxas on how to fight without using the Keyblade. By training without the Keyblade, Roxas once again realized its I don't know, but questioned why he alone couldn't wield it.
The Keyblade.
I don't know how to
releases
say that
hearts.
word. Efficiency?
So why am I the only one who can wield such a thing?
Officious. It's a
I'm
weird
learning
word.
all these things, but there's so much more that I don't get.
Effectiveness, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm guessing, yeah.
Day 12. A closed world. While carrying out a reconnaissance mission together, Vexen informed Roxas that there are other... Hang on, hold on. Ah, there we go. That's more like it. I actually need to take a bit of control then, right. Vexen informed Roxas that there are other worlds, and one must be aware of each world's own unique rules and features. There you go.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
To and
Really
from the
deep
same
story that.
places every day.
Nope.
Sometimes we go to other
The
The
actual
difference
story.
is the organization kind of tried to run under stealth unlike Sora.
That's why we create our own paths in the darkness. Or so they say.
Yeah, there's quite a few days of this before another plot happens. Day 13, deeds to be done. Lexius some weird words they're choosing here. Lexius exhorted Roxas to rely only on his strength during missions. Roxas had simply followed the organization's orders up until that point, but he began to realize that his ability to wield the Keyblade was his strength and something only he could do. Lexius informed Roxas that he is vital to the organization.
There are nice guys and not so nice guys in the organization.
Oh no, don't say that word,
But
Roxas.
everyone's working together to complete Kingdom Hearts.
Oh.
There's lots I don't know, but I do know I have to keep fighting the darkness, so I can be whole.
Day 14. Friends. The Klepto Club. They're here too.
Who are they?
The Klepto Club.
Probably just some kids who live here.
Some of the strongest beings to exist.
So does everybody act that way?
What do you mean?
Like running around chasing each other, making all that noise.
Well, yeah. If they have hearts, I suppose that's what they do.
Hearts.
Come on, let's get some ice cream.
Why?
Why? Well, because we're friends.
Friends.
Friends eat ice cream together and talk and laugh about the stupidest things. Like those kids we just saw. Come on, let's go. Hey, Roxas. After your next mission, let's meet up for ice cream again. No fun just going back and forth between the castle and work, right?
Yeah, right. We're friends, huh?
There it is, Pickles. They're friends now. Day 15. Missions. Roxas executed his mission without much thought. Missions without much thought. And there was multiple of them as well. Skip a few days. Day 22. Left behind.
I'm gonna miss this ice cream thing we do.
Huh?
Gonna be away for a while. Starting tomorrow.
Really?
Guess where he's
I can
going,
fill you
Pickles.
in since we're friends.
To infinity.
I'm gonna be at Castle Oblivion.
Castle Oblivion?
The organization's got a second castle in the world between worlds. It's called Castle Oblivion. Got it memorized?
I wish somebody told me these things.
Well, I gotta head back and get ready. Nothing but fun, fun, fun.
We all know what happens in Castle Oblivion, Pickles.
We do.
We all witnessed what happens in Castle Oblivion. Oh my god. Day 23. Silent Companion.
Axel, I have a message from Lord Zemnis. Among the members assigned to Castle Oblivion, there are traitors. Find them and dispose of them.
I trust that really came from Lord Zemnis himself.
Hey, Axel?
You're not Axel. You're definitely not Axel.
If you're looking for Axel, he's gone.
What do I do with this?
Roxas received orders to carry out a mission with Xion. Xion, a hooded and hiding away any facial expression, spoke not a single word throughout the mission. Day 24. Silence broken.
This place is so much nicer, without the loudmouths.
Loudmouths?
Those bossy co-workers sent to Castle Oblivion.
Well, I suppose it's too bad you and Poppet didn't get to spend a little more quality time with him.
Poppet?
I'm talking about Shion, kiddo.
Kiddo?
Roxas, get to work.
I've got someplace to be again today, so go on ahead without me.
Roxas.
Huh? Shion?
Roxas is your name.
Congratulations. It's learning. Oh no.
Roxas.
Day 25. 2 keys.
Roxas.
Oh, hold up one moment. Sorry about that.
Best of luck today.
Hello there.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Wow, Shion, I didn't know you could use the Keyblade.
You know? Neither did I.
You earned the icing on the cake.
Huh?
Come on, I'll show you.
And now
This
they're
is
friends,
such a great
Pickles.
spot. How'd you find
You
it?
learned the icing on the cake.
Here you go. Sea salt ice cream. Come on, try it.
It's sweet. And salty.
It's good, right? Axel and I, we meet here for ice cream after work. This flavor is Axel's favorite.
Sounds like it's yours, too.
Yeah. Axel brought me here to eat ice cream on my first day with the organization.
That's not how you
And
eat
then,
ice cream.
after my first mission,
It
he
doesn't
got me
break
ice
off
cream
like
again.
that.
Said it was
It's
ice
not
cream.
ice cream.
Like you just did for me.
I'm pretty sure things like these... Well, it's an ice cream
Guys
bar,
must be
Pickles. Come
really
on, man.
close.
It's
Well,
not!
Axel
When
and
have
I
you ever
are
seen an
friends.
ice cream bar that fucking breaks off like that?
Do you think
No.
I could
What
be
would you
friends?
call it then? I mean,
I
like,
would call
okay,
that an ice
it's an
fucking
ice...
lolly.
We'll all
It's an
have
ice
cream
lolly in
together.
England, but
Okay.
what about in Murica? Or Japan?
This was... right. Ice cream is a different thing to an ice lolly.
Yes, but ice lollies don't exist in America. They're called something else. And I think it might be ice cream.
Popsicles.
Is it true
Isn't a
then?
popsicle
About
just like a
Castle
freaking
Oblivion?
Calippo?
It's none of your concern.
And Axel?
Gone.
I mean, look,
He made
it could very well be ice cream.
What?
I'm not saying it can't be. I know for a fact that there are ice cream. Magnums are on fucking sticks.
Yep.
But the way that that breaks is not right. And I'm not putting it down to fucking animation limits.
Alright, how about anime limits?
What happens when hearts
No.
are destroyed?
The hearts remain. And then, those hearts gather together to form the great Kingdom Hearts.
Then
His eyes are
can you tell
really
me
yellow in this
what
game.
remains if a nobody is destroyed?
What's there to leave behind? We're not even supposed to be in the first place.
And the members at Castle Oblivion, where'd they go?
Nothing's left of them.
In which case, I'll never see them again?
Oh no.
That's right.
You know what that means, Pickles?
You coming?
Huh? Oh, yeah. What's happening?
It would be nice to know exactly how long how long before Sora arrived that Axel was in Castle Oblivion. It kind of gives a decent time frame for things, but it's also a bit confusing because we don't know exactly how long between Sora kicking Ansem's ass and him actually arriving at Castle Oblivion.
I've been to see him. He looks a lot like you.
Who are you?
Oh, it's the BHG.
I'm what's left. Or maybe I'm all there ever was.
The Doom weapon.
My name is of no importance.
Yeah, that's the BHG, sure.
Yeah, I know, I'm taking the mic, man. Come on.
True name?
My true name is...
You have been with us for 6 days now. The time has come.
What? Silent lip sync.
Will he wake from this?
I am told Roxas will return, provided the hero is stripped of all his memories.
Then I suppose much hinges on Castle Oblivion.
Xion has gained power over the Keyblade, just as we intended. She can fill Roxas's shoes for the time being.
Interesting scene right here, Pickles. But they missed something kind of important there. Very important. In that scene there, Xemnas in the original game says, "So you're asleep again."
I couldn't believe how beautiful it was. I hope that you can join me next time.
God.
And there's only one person he could be referring to there, really.
No, it's just been watching Roxas every time he goes to bed.
Roxas.
But yeah, that's only in the actual game itself. For some reason, they decided to cut that from the movie. Because that scene there is one of those, like, speech, like, flat-faced text talking cutscenes in the game.
I know that kind of show.
Day 50. Familiar sound.
I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
Give me a break, Kairi. There was this huge black thing. It swallowed me up and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't move. I couldn't... Ow.
Roxas?
Xion. What happened to me?
You were sleeping for a long time. Syed
Roxas.
said there was no telling when you might wake up. But I'm glad you did.
I kind of feel like a zombie, though.
I brought you this.
Huh?
It's a seashell. I've been picking one up on every mission. Hold it up to your ear.
What? Day 51. Missing. The whereabouts of the members who were sent to Castle Oblivion were still unknown. Roxas received a solo mission. Okay, that could have been skipped. That day definitely could have been skipped. Roxas continued to carry his daily missions alone. Okay. Here we go. Day 71. Reunion.
Who's Ryu then?
Roxas. It's been a while. What's the matter? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Well, considering you're the only one who survived Castle Oblivion.
I heard everyone at Castle Oblivion was annihilated.
Not me. I'm tough.
You had me worried.
Worry? We nobodies don't have the hearts to worry, you know?
I'll go buy us some ice cream.
I gotta check in with the boss. Or he's gonna let me have it.
You haven't reported back yet?
No.
Why'd you come here?
I guess I just needed a little time to sort out my feelings, you know?
What feelings?
I thought you didn't have a heart.
Hey, your ice cream's melting. Eat up.
Oh. You know, I started inviting Shion up here while you were gone.
Shion?
I made her a promise. The three of us could have ice cream when you got back. Shion. She's my friend too.
Duh. Day 72. Change.
Why didn't you report in?
What? Not even one little word of appreciation?
The only thing I've heard is that Namine has gone missing.
There 1 minute, gone the next. I don't know how she got out.
Did you search every room?
Are you kidding? You know as well as I do that searching through every room there is impossible.
And the chamber? Did you find it?
Come on, I would have told you that much. I gotta hand it to you. About Marluxia being one of the traitors, you knew exactly what was up from the start.
I merely rounded up and sent off the ones who were getting in the way.
Whoa there. Was I one of those you wanted to erase?
Good to see you made it back safe.
I disposed of Zexion, by the way.
It's really awkward. Those two are supposed to be
friends. I moved things along
friends.
just the way you wanted. At least for now.
Yeah, but one of them's naughty, isn't he?
Yeah, but still, like, in control of himself. And he's still aware of the friendship from before.
Cheerful.
Like, as he references
You really
later on
think
as
so?
well.
I was thinking the same about you.
Yeah, well...
It's hard to decide which one of them is the one that's
Must have
being
rubbed
more of a
off on
dick
me.
to the other, to be fair. With those two, anyway.
Nah,
I'm more inclined to say that it's Sykes, because obviously we get more character attachment to Axel, but it could be Axel. I mean, it's possible, actually, speaking of it, thinking about it,
I wonder if Shion's gonna show today.
Axel could know that he's been naughted, and therefore wants to disassociate himself with Sykes.
Maybe.
Day 73, The Promise. Roxas worried about...
Yep.
It's bound to happen eventually. Roxas worried over not having seen Shion for over 10 days. They had yet to fulfill their promise of having ice cream together with Axel. That was really difficult for such a simple fucking set of sentences. Day 73, Trio.
Shion!
Roxas?
Shion! Roxas, we have to take that thing out first.
What the fuck did she intend to do there?
I don't know.
Are you okay?
See, the thing is, the reason, right, obviously the way this movie is laid out, it gets a bit confusing, but the reason she's been missing for a couple weeks is because she is no longer able to use the Keyblade.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And she was sent out on a mission to take out that,
You can tell us all about it. But why don't we head back first?
chameleon thing. I forget what their names are.
Heartless.
Yeah, the chameleon Heartless.
There you go.
She was sent on a mission to do that. And obviously lost the ability to use the Keyblade and couldn't take it out, so she went missing for ages because she couldn't take it out and didn't want to return a failed mission.
Eat up. It's gonna melt.
So yeah, I don't know what the hell she was planning on doing there. Maybe for the last 2-3 weeks she's been just running at it and hoping for the best.
We're here for you if you want to get it off
Why
your
does
chest.
the hood keep coming off and on? Oh my god.
See, I honestly thought it was a legitimate mistake when I first watched this.
He's right. That's what friends are for.
But in actual fact, it's the exact opposite. It's on purpose.
I can't use the Keyblade anymore. And without the Keyblade, I can't do my job.
What exactly happened?
I don't know. But if I don't defeat Heartless with the Keyblade, the hearts they release will just find their way into other Heartless instead. I swat them in one place, and they just pop up in another. My mission is to go out and collect hearts. If I'm unable to use the Keyblade, I'll be useless.
Is there anything you can do, Axel?
I wish there was, but it's just like she said. Without the Keyblade, she can't collect hearts.
And once they find out, they're gonna turn me into a Dusk.
See, I don't even know if they can do that. Because of what she is.
There's nothing we can... Hold on.
Did you think of something?
Roxas.
Referring to, of course, turning her into a Dusk, Pickles.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Shion, make sure your missions are with Roxas until you can use the Keyblade again. That way, he can collect the hearts and no one will know that you can't use the Keyblade.
That's it.
But that means you have to collect twice as many hearts.
Yeah, I can do it.
Would you?
Of course I would.
Come up with a new recipe.
Friends need to lean on each other every now and then. Ain't that right, Roxas?
We're friends. Axel, does that mean you and I are friends, too?
Well, if you're friends with Roxas, then yeah, of course you're my friend.
Thank you, Roxas, Axel.
Just eat your ice cream.
Now that Axel can see her with her hood off. Oh my god. Day 75, Inseparable. Roxas and Shion went on a mission together like Axel suggested. Roxas met Aladdin's friend Genie during the mission. When Genie attempted to magically repair the damage from the sandstorm, Roxas informed him that Aladdin had said he wanted to rebuild the town without relying on magic. Genie respected his friend's resolve and decided against using his powers. Roxas reflected on the idea of a friend's resolve.
So best friends are different from plain friends, right?
They're about the same.
Best friends, huh?
But I'd say, best friends are a notch above just plain friends.
So how are they different?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I don't have any best friends.
Poor Sykes.
I see.
Sykes is your best friend, Axel. Day 94. Hearts.
The time has arrived. And at long last, we see before us the great collection of hearts. Hearts full of rage, hate, sadness, and bliss. Shining down upon us is the crystallization of all hearts. Kingdom Hearts. There, in the sky, hangs the promise of a new world. My friends, let us gain further power to conquer the human heart and claim it as our own. Let us remember why we are here and what we hope to achieve.
Yeah, like
Hearts
goddamn,
shall be gathered,
Zigbar's
and
eyes are
made
really yellow in this game.
Hearts shall never again have power over us.
All this fighting. I wonder what it's for.
Come on, you know what it's for. We have to complete the Great Kingdom Hearts. You saw it too, didn't you?
But what is Kingdom Hearts?
It's the gathering place of hearts, isn't it?
It's where all the hearts wind up after they're released by you. When we gather enough, we might finally get hearts of our own.
Hearts shall be made our own.
Is Kingdom Hearts really that important?
Are you crazy?
I just don't see why having a heart is that important, you know?
Come on. You're wondering about that now?
Well, I don't understand since I don't have a heart.
Roxas.
We'll understand once we have our own hearts. That's why we fight, to find out what it's about.
Okay. I guess you're right.
Day 95. Nobody's. Roxas and Shion went to the usual spot. They had begun to get used to going on missions together.
It looks like every nobody in the organization is good at different things.
That's right. Everybody's unique.
Even nobodies without hearts?
Just because we don't all have hearts doesn't mean that we're all exactly the same. We each have memories of our pasts.
Memories?
You remember your past?
Yeah, that's one of the things that makes each member of the organization special. We remember who we were as humans.
But I don't.
Me neither.
Well, maybe that right there is what makes you guys the most unique in the organization.
You're
what
good?
Were you like before you were a nobody?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh god.
Me? Oh, I don't know. I think I've always been pretty much the same.
I wish I could remember stuff like that.
Oh.
Really? It's just baggage, you know.
But I can't remember anything, not even from when I was born a nobody.
All you did was stare into space.
Oh, thanks.
You know, I don't remember much either.
You two sure do have a lot in common.
I wonder what kind of guy I was before.
You were the best, Roxas. You had the power of being a protagonist. Heck, you still do. Day 96. Shion's Keyblade. Shion informed by Saïx said that she and Roxas would no longer be able to go on missions together. Worried over still being unable to use her Keyblade, Roxas in turn lent Shion his Keyblade. And they skipped one of the coolest part about this mission. Roxas is wielding a stick.
Thanks,
But he is
Roxas.
not. There is a scene where he where obviously he gives over his
Do you
Keyblade to
remember
Shion.
anything?
And she's like,
I don't know.
what are you going to use? And then he just
try
picks up a
again.
stick off the floor. He's like, yep, this'll do. Roxas, that's a stick. And? You can cast magic and shit from it still. It's good. Strongest weapon in the game. Plain old stick. It's probably the same stick that he threw into Riku at the start of Kingdom Hearts 2.
You did it!
Roxas, it worked!
I can't wait to tell Axel this. Let's go.
Yeah.
Axel! Whoa! Where'd you come from?
How was your mission?
You know, I sure wish the Heartless would hold still once in a while. I fell right on my butt chasing them around.
I thought you said you were tough.
Yeah, whatever. That's got nothing to do with it. So, how did your caper go?
Ta-da!
Roxas, Axel, thank you.
I didn't do anything.
You made it possible for the two of us to go
Ta-da.
on a mission together.
If it weren't for you, Shion might never have remembered how to use the Keyblade.
So thanks.
I'm a bit annoyed
Axel.
that we didn't get to see Axel fall on his ass while trying to chase a Heartless down.
How about sea salt ice cream then?
Huh?
Buy me one and we'll call it even.
You got it. I'll be right back.
I hope we can always be just like this forever.
Me too.
What's that all about?
I just want these days to last forever. Hanging out, the ice cream, the sunsets.
God, Shion looks bad in this
Well,
cutscene.
Nothing lasts forever, you know.
Well,
Least of all,
everyone
for a bunch
looks
of
bad when
nobodies like
they get
us.
flat face mode.
But it's okay if things change and we can't meet up here.
And like you can tell that the upping
As
of the
long as
resolution
we
for the PS4
keep each
has
other
kind
in
of
our
made
thoughts,
these
none of us will
scenes
ever
look
have
like these were HD
Got it.
remastered scenes on the PS3, but they just look kind of
Wow,
jank
that was
on the
so
PS4.
Hey!
Wow, Axel, trying to act all fucking sappy. Get out of here with that. Day 97. Transfer. As Shion had regained her Keyblade, Roxas returned to carrying out his daily missions as usual. Is this going to be another one of those 5-second cutscenes? Oh my god, that was it. Not even a cutscene. Day 117. Secrets.
Ever heard of
Obviously,
knocking?
the story gets
What do
told
you
better
want?
in the game, but unfortunately
Tell
the
me what
game's
Shion must
long
be
and
doing.
not really fantastic.
Well, how should I know? I'm not spying on her.
The two of you look pretty close.
Somebody's
so
jealous.
Now I've got a rat on my friends to you? I think you should just go.
Today you and Shion will be going on the same mission.
Well, thank you, sir, for personally delivering.
See,
that
scenes like
message
this
to
that
me.
make it like, who is the one being a dick here?
We also need you to go back to Castle Oblivion soon.
Says Lord Zemnis.
That castle hasn't given up all its secrets. One, even he doesn't know of its whereabouts.
Even he doesn't know.
What do you think, Pickles?
You mean the chamber, right?
Yeah,
We
there's
turned
obviously
that place
something.
inside
There's
out.
got to be some reason
If
for
it's
it.
there, we're not
Maybe they
going to
just
find it just
Because
Are they-
Axel is
know
like
that
obvious.
before this point?
Yeah.
Shion
It's
comes from the
implied,
castle
but we don't
to
know
which
for certain.
Maline can be
Because
traced.
obviously I know there's the cutscene in BBS where
Yeah.
Ventus meets them and
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah. But
Place
no,
where both
BBS hasn't
Naminé
happened
and
yet.
Shion were born.
Yeah.
It's practically calling out for you.
But
So
like
it
a
could
lot of
just
the
be
scenes,
sort of like lack of.
a lot of the
Whatever.
scenes in this game do like
As far as the
basically say
castle
that they're
goes,
friends, or at
you're
least
the
they
one
were.
Who really wants to go there.
Yeah.
By finding the room that Zemnis is searching for, you would find out everything about Zemnis's true agenda. Am I right?
The Chamber of Repose as well as the Chamber of Waking. Zemnis has an agenda that he hasn't told to anybody.
What
And
could
we
be
are
in
bound
this
to
room
find
he's
some
looking
clues
for?
in the Chamber of Waking. And once we obtain those
But like
clues,
that little
we'll
bit
have
there
the
where
upper
you know
hand for our
Sykes
own
is just trying to
objectives.
say stuff to Axel, and Axel is just like
I need the
sassing
time
him
would
out.
come
Like, yeah.
when Vexen and Zephyr
Yeah.
got in your way. That's why I took the initiative and cleared the way to the top for you. I can handle all the dirty work. You go all the way to the
See,
top.
right, this right here as well. It's like they blatantly are
You will be
friends,
going
and they
on a
blatantly
solo
are
mission
trying to work
Castle
together.
Oblivion. Expect the orders soon.
But what is happening?
Castle Oblivion.
Maybe just some unwritten beef going down.
And Shion.
Yeah. Roxas and Xigbar investigated a new world on a reconnaissance mission. Roxas asked about the purpose of the mission, and Xigbar replied that they were searching for possible candidates to join the organization. Only special nobodies can join the organization. Xigbar then informed Roxas that he and Shion are particularly special nobodies.
Roxas is late today.
Hope Xigbar isn't giving him too hard of a time.
Yeah, right? You know what, Axel?
Hmm?
When I sit here and talk with you guys, I get the strangest feeling that a long time ago I used to watch the sunset with somebody else. It's the same when I watch the sea. Someplace by the sea where I hear the sound of the waves, I get the feeling that I was talking with someone.
So you mean that you have memories of your past?
No, it's not quite like that. Well, I don't know. What do you think? Are
I
these
wonder
memories?
what she's talking about.
Me too.
I wouldn't know either.
You have memories, don't you?
Yeah, sorta. Though it's not like they've ever really done me any good.
Roxas is like me. Neither one of us remembers much. I wonder if he and I had this much in common before we were nobodies.
You know too much. 118, lazy day. Wow. That's a fantastic screenshot. Roxas's first day off. Accustomed to always having a mission to execute, Roxas aimlessly wandered the castle, unsure of what else to do. Even asking Axel and Shion how they spent their time off proved unhelpful, so eventually he went to his usual spot. Oh yes, and you do a mini game here with the Klepto Club. Did you do all the jobs in Kingdom Hearts 2? You know, the little side jobs that you can do when playing as Roxas.
I knew you'd
You know the keep the ball from hitting the ground.
Yeah.
That's what you do in this mission.
Slept like a log.
Oh.
You go hang with Hayna, Pence, and Olette and hit a ball. And then destroy Hayna's score because he's useless.
Nah. Can't be. It's much too early.
Summer vacation? What's that?
It's a dream come true, that's what. Where they get a whole month off.
A month off? I wouldn't know what to do with that much time. I can't even figure out how to fill a day.
You'd be surprised. They give you plenty of homework, and of course, you have to play with your friends every day. Trust me, it's over before you can blink.
I could deal with 7 days, maybe.
Most kids spend the time just goofing off with their friends. They save the homework till the end, and then help each other finish it.
No, please. Spoilers,
that sounds
Axel.
fun, I guess.
Hanging around with friends is fun. I'd forgotten all that since becoming a nobody, I guess. So, how did you spend your day?
7 days.
Hey guys, how did I know you'd be here?
That's what you should do in a summer
Where did you
vacation.
go,
I didn't go anywhere. What about you two? Did you guys go somewhere without me?
Axel says he was asleep all day.
What? What's that about? You wasted a day off?
Unlike you two lazy bones, I work hard, so I'm tired, okay?
Unlike me and Roxas, maybe you're just out of shape.
Oof.
Tomorrow, it's back to work.
Yeah.
Hope we get another vacation soon.
Oh yeah, I might not see you guys again for a while.
Huh?
They're sending me out on recon for a few days.
Where?
Can't tell.
What's up with that?
It's a secret mission.
But I thought we were friends.
Hey, I'm not about to tell you all my dark secrets. Got it memorized?
Dark secrets?
Haha, I'm kidding. I just gotta keep my mouth shut about it, or else Syx will get on my case. You know how he can get.
Yeah.
Try not to bungle everything while I'm gone, huh?
Now, why would we do that?
Well, considering your track record, I just can't count on you guys.
I say put
Hey.
thumbtacks on where he sits.
We can handle things just fine.
That's right. Just you watch.
Stick like snails in his bed while he's away or something.
What took you so long?
It's my vacation. I can take all the time I want. Since when do I have to check in with you?
You're letting yourself get too attached to them.
Yeah. Whatever you say.
You know, you've changed.
Oh. Day 119. Work to do. Important things can be a weakness. Roxas talked to Shion about what Zaldin said during his mission, but they were unable to understand the meaning of Zaldin's words. Roxas continued his daily missions. Meanwhile, Axel was on a top secret mission. Oh my god. Time skip. Day 149. Unlike Minds.
Hey, Roxas.
Axel, you're back.
Yep, I just got home. So, are you holding up?
Yeah.
Where's Shion?
She's not here yet.
That
She's
subtitle
usually
was
here
great.
by now. This isn't like her.
How could he? I'm not a sham.
Day 150. Fear.
Oh.
I think they skipped her terrible scream. Oh, maybe not. Raikou.
Just give me another chance.
We can't afford to take any more chances on you. You were a mistake we never should have made.
Xion?
Ouch.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so the game does a really good job of making you dislike Saix. It's just like, is it sort of a bait and switch thing, and it's actually Axel the one being a dick in their friendship?
Oh well. Axel. Is there anything you couldn't bear to lose?
Anything I couldn't bear to lose? What's that about?
Well, I met someone today who had something like that. This thing was so important to him he couldn't bear to lose it. And Zaldan said that was his weakness. Why don't I have anything like that?
It's because you don't have a heart.
I guess. But Demyx doesn't have a heart, and I bet he'd get upset if he took his sitar away.
Huh. I think you have a point there. So
Let's
you don't
find
need a
out.
heart to have
Let's
something
steal
that
the
you can't
instrument
bear to
and see
lose
what
then.
happens.
If that's true, then I guess the closest thing that we nobodies have would be memories of our past. It's the memories that create the things that we don't want to lose.
Memories of the past. I don't remember my past.
Even though you might not remember the past, I'm sure you have things you don't want to lose.
Like what?
I couldn't bear to
You've
lose my
got
coat.
memories since you joined us, right?
I don't know. I do. Don't I? I couldn't bear to lose my memories of you or Xion.
Oh.
So then you really do have something that you can't bear to lose,
He
right?
couldn't bear.
Every one of us.
He couldn't bear to have a thing
Including
that
us
happens that
nobodies.
actually does
we
happen.
all have something that we want to hang on to.
It's scary.
You can't be scared without a heart.
If my friends... If you or Xion were to disappear... It's... scary to think of what it would be like without you guys.
Poor Roxas.
Scared is not an emotion that can exist inside us.
Well... I am scared right now for sure.
Maybe it's just that you remember what it's like to be scared, you know? Somewhere deep inside your memories.
Day Mew. Distress. Coincidentally, Roxas and Xion were given the same post. Xion failed on her mission to dispose of an impostor and became discouraged after being reprimanded by Saix. Xion put up a strong front for Roxas, who was at a loss for words. Roxas then suggested going on missions together to cheer her up.
I wonder where Axel is. Guess we got the work done a little too fast, huh?
Oof.
Your face. Who are you really? And why do you have a Keyblade?
Tell me first, why you are dressed as one of us.
Why do you have a
Make sure my
Keyblade?
best friend sleeps in peace. I don't know who you're supposed to be, but you can't fight fire with sparks. This Keyblade, it's a sham. Worthless.
You might want to
My
unmute
Keyblade is not a sham.
because I think this is the scene where
gives
she
you the
does
right to say
a
that?
very bad
Alright.
scream.
Alright.
Ah!
Find a new crowd. Trust me, those guys are bad news.
Why? You're the real sham.
Fair enough. You could say I am the biggest nobody of them all.
Shion? Shion! Something wrong?
Sorry. My mind's on other things.
Yes, that's not a good scream.
Oof.
Doing all of this?
It's kind of a bit of a meme, that little bit
So
there,
we can get hearts of our own,
as you could
right?
understand, I'm sure.
What do we need hearts for?
I don't know. But I think once we have hearts, we probably won't have to think about why we're doing all this. Or if we need hearts.
I'm not sure. I just wish I knew what I was doing here. I started having the strangest dreams.
Like nightmares?
I can never remember what they're about. I just wake up scared.
Zigbar said you and me were pretty special. Exceptional, he said.
Special? Isn't that just another way of saying that I'm a mistake?
You're not a
Oof.
mistake.
That's a big oof.
Well, you and I may both be exceptional, Roxas, but I don't think we're quite the same.
Shion.
If
Hey,
he eats that,
Roxas.
it's like they're kissed.
Axel.
Shion
But she
couldn't make
didn't
it again
eat it
today?
at all.
I know.
You just missed her.
Day 152. The wrong buttons. Roxas reflected on how Shion was acting differently. Axel asked Roxas what's wrong. According to Axel, girls are complicated and there are buttons to avoid pressing. Roxas worried he'd pressed the wrong buttons with Shion. but Axel assured him Shion was fine. See, I don't understand why they used a text scene for that one, because it's kind of a big scene in the grand scheme of things, but whatever. Roxas and Demick saw Phil putting Hercules through rigorous training. Phil stated that the higher his expectations, the tougher the training. Roxas wondered if the organization had been giving him tough missions because they had high expectations of him. Roxas, however, did not understand the meaning of expectations very well to begin with. Something. Day 171. Love. Before returning to the castle, Roxas saw Beast, wounded from protecting what he cares for, with Belle there to care for him. Love had grown between the two. Xaldin declared the power of love to be worthless. Roxas asked what the power was, but Xaldin said that explaining the concept to a nobody with no heart would be pointless, and departed. Left alone, Roxas contemplated what love might be. At their usual spot, Roxas asked Axel what love is, but got no answers. Perhaps completing Kingdom Hearts and gaining a heart would offer some answers. Roxas watched the sunset with these thoughts on his mind. Yes, what is love? Day 172. Sound of the Surf. A lot of text boxes again. Before leaving for a mission with Luxord, Roxas heard that Shion failed another mission and fell into a deep slumber. Roxas disregarded Sykes' order to not worry about a failure like Shion and went to her room. I'm going to quickly take a pee. I'm not going to pause this, there's no real point.
Alright.
Hey, that was uncalled for.
I told you, keep out of this.
And I'm telling you that I have to know what's the deal with Shion. If there's something going on, just be straight with me for once, will ya?
Do you mean just like you are always honest with me?
Well, you got me there, I guess.
Shion has no right to be among our number.
What do you mean?
It's plain to see. I have nothing more to say.
Oh, she's still dead. That's 2.
Dead on.
Day 173. Lies. Axel informed Roxas of what he had heard from Sykes about Shion. He said that Sykes would reconsider claiming Shion to be a failure, depending on how she performed from now on. But this was a lie by Axel to cheer Roxas up. Oh. Day 174. Action, reaction. Oh, there goes the copyright strikes again. Lock, Shock and Barrel got in Roxas's way with their mischief. They claimed that causing mischief and surprising people was fun. But those feelings were lost on Roxas. Roxas continued to carry out his mission while covering for Shion. Day 193. Shion Awakens. Pretty obvious name for the day, isn't it? I remember this.
Sora!
Whoa! Good morning, Shion.
Oh, morning.
You woke up so suddenly, you just startled me.
Sorry. Oh. Did you bring me these seashells?
Do you hear it?
Yeah. The sound of the waves. How long was I asleep?
About 20 days.
That long?
Yeah. You were sleeping so much that me and Axel were getting worried.
I'm sorry about that. Kind of weird that we can feel anything at all without having hearts to feel with. Hey, Roxas, don't you have work today?
Huh? Oh, I'm about to head out.
I'd like to tag along.
But don't you need some more rest?
I'll be fine. Come on, take me with you.
All right. Sure.
Oh.
Shion!
She wasn't fine. She did a Riku.
No.
It's my lucky charm. Be sure to bring it back to me.
Leave Shion to me. Got it!
Well, that didn't take long. Did it break again?
She's not an it!
Keep your mouth shut.
And that is
You have
also a big oof.
changed. What happened at Castle Oblivion? Does the past mean nothing to you?
Big oof, Pickles.
Are you
Lot of
worried
big
about her,
oofs.
Axel?
Of course I am.
It just doesn't seem like you.
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't like things to be complicated.
You know, Roxas, each day, the three of us meet up there for ice cream. Now, why do you think that is?
Huh?
I mean, if you think about it, I don't need to go out of my way to meet you guys, right?
I don't know.
You want me to tell you why? It's because you guys are my best friends.
We are?
Get it memorized, all right? We are best friends.
Oh, yeah. Guess we are.
Thanks, Axel. You're sweet.
Are you feeling better?
I just got a little dizzy, that's all. Sorry to worry you guys.
Don't scare us like that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Just take it easy today.
I will. Thanks, both of you.
It's a damn good thing no one come across those drawings after the events of this game, eh? Okay, that was bad. Just subtitles so that we could read the words. Why not just write them? During a mission, Roxas and Axel visited the world where Roxas had flown.
Roxas can fly.
Oh, yes. By the way, Roxas had already visited Neverland at this point and can fly. So no need to establish that. We'll just do that now. Roxas again met Tinkerbell and had her sprinkle pixie dust on him so that they could fly. He began to float, but Axel remained firmly planted on the ground. Roxas told Axel to trust him, that he could fly too if he believed it. Trusting in Roxas's words. By the way, fun fact, it's during this mission that Axel says to Roxas, when he says, "Come on, you can fly if you believe in yourself," Axel says, "Okay, I believe you." The pair flew off to complete their mission. Roxas spent his day completing missions. Yep, there's a lot of that. This movie doesn't quite accurately describe how much Roxas spent his days completing missions there is.
You seem to be struggling.
A nobody is interfering, I think.
A nobody?
I keep trying to piece his memory back together. But what if some of the pieces got lost? There would be no way for me to finish. If that happened, and they found their way into someone else, he'd never get them back.
Oh, I think he can do without a memory or two.
But what if he needs those memories in order to wake up? What if they're the key?
Namine, you are a witch who has power over Sora's memories, and those connected to him. Are you seeing something I cannot?
Man, after hearing actual Christopher Lee
His
going to
memories
this
become
not
her
Christopher
memories.
Lee is a bit...
She will never survive it.
This is Chris Lee.
He?
Hey, Axel?
Hmm?
You've been to Castle Oblivion, right?
Yeah?
What is it like?
What's it like? Just an organization research facility.
For research, huh? Seems everyone gets sent there all the time, especially you.
Although, they never send me or Roxas.
Well, they probably just don't need you there.
Yeah, it's not like there's shitloads of Heartless there or anything.
I'm heading back.
Huh? Maybe you're not completely well yet.
No, it's nothing like that.
Got it!
Huh? Got what?
On our next day off, let's all go to the beach, huh?
The beach? Where did that idea come from?
We should go someplace different for a change.
You're talking about a vacation with friends.
Exactly.
I'll join you, if I can.
What are you talking about, Shion?
It'll be a blast, trust me.
Yes, alright. Let's go.
Day 225. Quietude. Shion, depressed, left without eating her ice cream. Roxas asked Axel if she was alright, but received a dismissive response. Roxas wondered if Shion might feel better if the three of them went to the beach together, like they had promised the other day. Shion found the information that Saïx had entered regarding Castle Oblivion. Oh no. Day 255. The longest day.
I sent Axel to Castle Oblivion last night to help expedite the matter we spoke of. I also instructed him to clear out our facilities there. He should return soon.
And what of Naminé?
Still missing, sir.
Ha ha! Where, oh where could she be?
Why, Xigbar. It almost sounds as though you know.
continue.
Somebody accessed our main computer without authorization.
And you expect us to believe you really don't know who it was? As if. Little Poppet is turning into a problem.
Nonsense. I see no problem whatsoever.
Ha ha! Well, no, apparently you don't.
Something you find amusing?
The things you hear from a guy with no heart.
No matter what unfolds, our plans remain unchanged. Axel, Roxas, and Xion will play the respective roles that Kingdom Hearts has given them.
But sir, Xion...
Leave it be.
That was a very
How can
apt
you
line,
not see how
Xemnas.
perfect this is?
If we ignore the fact that Kingdom
is
Hearts
more
is a
than
concept in this universe,
Xion
they
does
will
not
play the roles
run
that
into
Kingdom
the
Hearts has
arms of
given them.
destiny, but to destiny's own time. We need not take any more steps. All we must do is watch with caution and patience.
My head hurts.
This is the last you'll ever see of these walls. Xion.
Axel, what are you doing here?
I'm just here on orders, that's all. There's nothing for you to see here.
Lies. This is the place I come from. I just know it.
What about your mission? Don't be selfish.
Or else they'll turn me into a dusk?
They'll do worse than turn you into a dusk. They'll just destroy you.
And is that because I'm useless?
That's not it. Xion, go home.
I'm remembering things. I have memories of back when I was a human.
Well, stop remembering. Nothing good will come of it.
I have dreams every night. And you're in those dreams, Axel.
And they sure aren't memories. How can I be a part of your past? They're just dreams, that's all.
You can't fool me. We've met before, Axel. Right here in this castle.
No, we have not. Let's go home, Xion. Don't keep Roxas waiting.
Please,
They met
Axel.
before in this castle.
You've got to help me.
It's kind of
I
spooky
need to know who I am.
because Sora doesn't have any memories of Castle Oblivion.
Stop! Stay
So-
out of there, Xion!
Xion shouldn't as well, but well. Naminé done fucked up.
You're early.
No, you're just late.
And now you see why he had. Now you see why he has the face of regret when Roxas mentions, "Where is she?"
Today makes 255.
What's that about?
It's been that many days since I first joined the organization. Man, time flies.
So, you got the number memorized, do you?
Shove that whole
Yeah.
thing in his mouth.
Have to hang on to something, right? It's not like I have memories from before the organization. Don't you remember? I acted like a zombie.
Right, that first week you could barely form a sentence. But come on, you're still kind of a zombie.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Roxas. Bet you don't know why the sun sets red. You see, light is made up of lots of colors. And out of all those colors, red is the one that travels the farthest.
Like I asked, know-it-all. Seriously, where is she?
He knows too much.
What? Then I wasn't who I am?
Day 256. News. In the round room, Xemnas informed the assembled organization members of Shion's disappearance. He continued by prohibiting anyone from pursuing her. Unhappy with Xemnas' decision, Roxas argued that they should still search for Shion, but was told that all will become clear when the time came. Xemnas concluded the meeting with those words. Day 257. Hollow. The days passed without Shion. Axel no longer came to the usual spot, and Roxas sat alone, eating his ice cream. Day 276. Disorder.
Shion. Shion!
Surely, you must have known that this was going to happen.
Why would I know?
Because in your memory,
it's a trap.
You've been to a number of worlds before you came to this one. And of course, in those worlds, the only beings you met with the Dark Ark. That's all that's left in your heart. The darkest memories. Your memories of long gone. Everyone.
That's a lie. I remember everyone from the islands. They're my closest friends.
And who threw away those friends? Maybe it's your own actions.
This scene makes no fucking sense.
It was you who destroyed your home.
Like, I have no idea whose perspective we were seeing there, or what was going on.
Here for? So we meet again.
You made me a promise.
I remember. It was to look after Sora. I'm sorry. I'm not sure I've kept that promise very well.
Can you tell me what's happening?
Some of Sora's memories are missing.
How could that be?
Sora's memories are escaping through Sora's nobody into a third person. And now, they're starting to become a part of her.
Isn't there a way to bring back just Sora's memories?
If they're still separate, then I think I can take out fragments of it. But if her memories and Sora's memory fragments are completely weaved together, I would need to untangle them from each other, and that would take more time. Which means it would take even longer before Sora can wake up again. And Diz wouldn't tolerate that.
So what can you do?
If I just jump in and rearrange her memory, then Sora might wake up. Only to find out that nobody remembers him anymore. That's a risk I just can't take. It's too late either way. Sora's awakening has already been delayed. Sora's nobody, and the one that's absorbing his memory. None of us imagined that they would fight so hard to become their own people. Unfortunately, the only real solution is for them both to go away. Did you know? Her face was blank at first. But now, there is a face that is clearly visible. I think that's proof that she has entered Sora's memories. Sora's memories. Sora's nobody's memories. And her memories. They're all a jumbled mess now. And to put them back into one, I'm afraid there's no other way.
All right.
Is it that I'm not supposed to exist?
Well, what do you want to do, Xion?
I want to be with you two.
Then come back with us.
I can't. Not the way I am now. But what would it take for me to be like you?
Sad times.
Hey, it's been a while.
You think so?
So, I went to the beach today. And there was this girl who looked kind of like Xion. But I couldn't get close enough to tell for sure.
I wonder if...
I probably imagined it. To be honest,
See, that whole scene kind of confuses me.
Really happened.
Because it's possible
Feels like
that Roxas... No, actually, no. Because Kairi said to herself that she wouldn't return to the islands until Sora...
Remember our promise?
She remembered Sora. I'm assuming at this point in time she's remembered him, forgotten about him, but I don't know. I'm just
Maybe that's
overcomplicating things, I guess.
Maybe I saw
he probably did see her
because I wanted her to be there,
and it was just a confusing scene.
Want to go look for her?
Huh?
Beginning tomorrow. Let's use our spare time to find Xion.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Let's do that.
Ah, the clock is still at 10 past 10, or 10 to 2. Day 277. Searching. While visiting the world on a mission, Roxas met the always cryptic Cheshire Cat. Before disappearing, the Cheshire Cat responded to Roxas's questions by saying that he must follow his heart and decide what to believe in. Would having a heart resolve everything, including Xion's predicament? Roxas was left pondering over what he could believe in when he doesn't possess a heart. Roxas and Axel continued their search for Xion. Day 296. Confessions.
It's no use.
You sure you're not forgetting someplace?
I've been everywhere I know how to get to.
All right.
The only place I haven't been to is Castle Oblivion. It was just the other day that Shion was asking you what the place was like. And the day before she disappeared, you said she was put on an important mission, remember?
Yeah. But there's nothing there anymore.
Well, Shion might be there.
Apparently, Shion comes from Castle Oblivion.
What?
That's probably why she was asking about the place.
I had no idea.
Me neither. I only found out a little while ago.
Castle Oblivion. Shion.
Day 297. Contact.
So, this is Castle Oblivion. Roxas? My head.
Easy, man. Let's retreat for now, and...
I'm fine. We have to find Shion. What's happening?
Roxas!
So much.
You have to find John.
Rushing into my head.
Too much.
Let's get out of here for now.
No, wait. There's something I can almost...
Giving up already? I thought you were stronger than that.
Riku!
Are you all right?
What happened to me?
You collapsed just as you entered the castle doors. Don't you remember?
I only remember going inside.
Just take it easy for now.
I'm fine. Let's go back to Castle Oblivion.
Don't push yourself, man. Who's there?
Oh my god.
Shion? Shion! Wait!
King Mickey.
Out of the way! Hey!
Roxas, wait! I thought the imposter was sighted in Castle Oblivion.
Shion.
No way that was
Why did you
Shion.
bother walking away?
The one who
Just
ran
go
away
through the
first
door.
was Shion. But why run?
He was trying to distract them. Trying to draw their attention away from Shion.
You want to go back?
Yeah, I suppose.
Day 298. Fracture.
Shion.
Oh, it
Where
kind
you
of skipped
been?
it, but there was another
Excellent, I've
chase
been looking
scene
all over for you.
You have?
in that day.
Sorry.
There was
Let's go
another chase
home.
scene that happened.
If you
Instead, it
come
just
back
skips it to the
voluntarily,
alley.
Sykes will let all this drop. He has to. I don't care what he said to you.
There's
I'll
also
be
a scene where Axel says that.
Me
Sorry,
and Axel will make sure.
Sykes says Axel needs to bring her back
I really
no
can't.
matter the consequences, which
Why
is
not?
skipped, I think, as well.
Come on.
Which is what leads into this event that's just about to happen now.
Wait!
Well, hello there, Shion.
Axel?
No, don't unlock him.
Wait! Stop! Shion.
Sad times. Day 299. Sora.
You're sure things are better this way?
I never expected you to question it. If you could save one of them, why would you choose the puppet? Or put it this way, which would you rather suffer the loss of? Some make-believe friendship? Or a real one? Things are finally right again. Of course we're better off this way. Xemnas is exasperated from all the fixing we've had to do. We have to set things right. There's simply too much on the line, Lee.
Oh my god. Did you see what he just called him?
I need to know.
About what?
Shion. Tell me what happened to her.
Shion is a valued member of the organization, but she needs her rest. So worry not. Sora.
Sora. Who is Sora?
The connection.
Connection?
He is what makes you and Shion a part of each other's lives. And the reason I placed Shion among our number. If you want her to stay that way, I must insist. You get your mind off these needless distractions. I will have Shion return to her duties tomorrow. Today, you must focus on yours.
Understood.
Way to dodge the question, Xemnas.
Hey, Roxas.
Are you certain we've taken suitable measures with Shion and Roxas?
I will admit, Shion has strayed from our original designs. However, we are also seeing an interesting side effect.
Really?
The key. Shion was affected by Roxas, just as we had anticipated. This was indeed what we had hoped to achieve. But then, through Roxas, Sora himself began to shape it into her, giving Shion a sense of identity. Our plan seemed like a failure at this point. But then it occurred to me. Shion is keeping Sora's memories trapped by claiming them as her own. Keeping her close to Roxas will ultimately prevent Sora from ever waking.
I see. And what of the imposter?
See that he stays away from Roxas. He is merely an impurity that would make Shionne's existence incomplete.
Then we shall return to our original plan.
Spoopy.
What am I supposed to do? Riku?
Wow, Shionne, I haven't cleaned your bed up at all. Those seashells have been on there for months now. Day 300. Shut down.
Why do you have the keyboard?
I mean, I would say why didn't they just skip this scene, but it's kind of important, I guess.
Oh no.
What has happened?
Sora's memory. I'm afraid it's stopped.
What does that mean?
Unless something is done, he'll never wake from his slumber.
The gloves must come off, then.
But...
Nobody's never should have existed. As I'm sure you understand, Namine.
Yes.
Day 301. Vacant place. For fuck's sake. Day 321. Waning power.
Ah, so he hates some ice cream. Good day.
On his own. I mean, at least the scene where all three of them come and sat alone, come and sat and there was just perfect silence. That can lead some importance to the fact that it's awkward between them. But that just was no. That was pointless. Oh, even Roxas has still got all the seashells on his bed. Damn.
Damn. What? He's crying.
But he doesn't know. What is tears? Tears are for queers. After Shionne returned to the organization, Roxas grew weaker by the day. It was as though Shionne continued to gain strength as Roxas lost it. Unable to, using the Keyblade was beginning to wear out Roxas, even. No unables.
Are you really okay?
This is getting weird.
Huh?
Since when do you ever worry about me?
What do you mean, weird?
Usually I do all the worrying over you. I don't think it's ever been the other way around before. Just feels strange, that's all.
Roxas, of course I worry about you.
I'm just glad you're back, Shionne. Even though it might have been rough on you.
Is Axel coming today?
Who knows?
You didn't fight, did you?
How could he? How could that jerk attack you like that?
That jerk? Do you mean Axel? But I wouldn't be sitting here with you if Axel hadn't done that.
No, I mean the seasoning.
He's your best friend.
I know, but so are you.
It's just not the same without all three of us. Axel!
Huh?
Yo, what's up?
You need something?
Well, something's wrong with Roxas. You don't know why, do you? He says the Keyblade wears him out when he goes to use it. And then today, I was fighting the same way Roxas does.
You would know more about Roxas than I do by now.
What do you mean?
Well, what do you think, Xion?
I'm not sure.
Not sure, huh? Is that because you're a puppet? You do know that. You're a replica, whose original purpose was to copy Roxas's powers. So if you see Roxas's powers getting weaker, while your powers are getting stronger, it could be that you're robbing Roxas of his powers more than you ought to be.
What can I... Then what should I do?
You gotta think for yourself. 'Cause I know you're not just a puppet. We're best friends. You, me, and Roxas, that is. Got it memorized?
Sure. Can I ask you just one other thing?
What's that?
I saw a boy today who looks just like Roxas.
What?
Is he who I think he is?
I don't remember that.
Sora has a pretty powerful effect on her, is all I'm saying.
Yes, it was not supposed to gain a mind of its own, nor become the person we see. But in the end, it only proves that the puppet is the more worthy vessel. The time has come. Saïx, are the devices ready?
In a matter of days.
Good.
And what of Roxas?
Both of them have connections to Sora, but we only need one of them under our thumb. Whether Xion takes from Roxas the rest of what he has to give, or whether he destroys her first and takes back what is his, there is no change to our plans. No matter how, Sora's power will belong to us.
Oh no. Day 323. Fleeting. Nope. We forgot a text box. Roxas, still in a slump, continued to receive missions from the organization. He spent his days executing missions. Yep. That's it. Fuck's sake. That could have been skipped. For real. Day 352. Sunset.
The way things are, I'm going to wreck everything. What should I do, Riku?
We're getting close now, Pickles.
Are you?
Riku. Sora's friend.
Sora? You know Sora?
Yeah.
Thank you. You saved me, but I don't know why you did.
I guess I just felt like it.
Riku, please. Tell me more about Sora and that girl he's always with.
You mean Kairi?
Kairi. That's right. She's the one who looks so much like me.
To Sora, she's someone very special.
It's just... I remember things about the two of them. But I'm nothing more than a puppet. Something that somebody created. So why would I have their memories? Do you know where Sora is now?
That secret stays with me.
Why's that?
Shion. Your memories, they really belong to Sora.
So you mean I'm like a part of him?
When his memories were scattered, some of them found their way inside you. Now, Sora has been put to sleep so that we can piece together his memory. Except...
You can't, because part of it is inside of me. That means he can't wake up.
Yeah. You got it. But if you go with me to Sora right now, we could give the memories inside you back to him.
So, do you hate me for taking your friend away from you?
Nah. I guess I'm just sad.
I'm sorry. But I can't go with you. It's my friends. They need me. And I need them too.
Maybe you should take some time and think about it. Figure out who really needs you more. And where you belong.
How will I know where I belong? Truly. I'm not sure I can promise you I'll come up with the right answer.
Well, the answer you come up with can't just be right for you. It has to be one that works best for everybody. You and your friends and everyone else.
Sad times.
I'll try. Thank you, Riku. I have to make the most of the time Riku's given me.
Roxas battled a Heartless during the mission. His strength spent against a formidable foe, Roxas swung his Keyblade with all his might in hopes of ending things quickly. But his strike was interrupted with the sound of clashing metal. There was Axel, blocking both Roxas and Shion's Keyblades. They had been fighting the entire time, each thinking the other was a Heartless. Axel informed them of the truth surrounding this mission, rigged to get them to fight one another. That really feels like something that should have been shown, not text boxed. That's kind of...
It's been a while since we all hung out like this, hasn't it?
Well, we've had our share of drama lately. I just remembered. Did you know you should be checking your ice cream sticks?
Really?
Once you finish your ice cream, see if the stick says winner. Oh. Not that I've ever seen one myself.
Wait a second.
What?
What is it?
He bit it and it just
It's
halved.
nothing. So then, what happens when you win?
I'll tell ya. That's a good question.
What? You don't know?
Well, it's gotta be something nifty if you're a winner, right?
Cool.
Wow. The sun's beautiful. I know we've seen a lot of sunsets, but today's puts them all to shame. If only things could stay like this forever.
Say,
Today says lens flare.
what if we all just took off?
What?
If we ran, I bet we could always be together.
But we have nowhere to run.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
What's important isn't that we hang out with each other every day.
As long as we keep each other in our thoughts, we'll never be apart, right? We've got it memorized, Axel.
Good.
I'll have these moments memorized for a long time. Forever.
Me too. Forever.
Sora.
Naminé, I don't think she can hear. He can hear you.
It appears we've come to a standstill.
Yes.
Who said that?
This has gone on long enough. Riku, I think you know what needs to be done.
Right.
Day 353. Resolve.
Looks like you've meddled again.
Sorry, did you say something?
The organization doesn't need both of them. Just one will suffice. Stop pretending. Think about that.
Roxas entered the lobby to see Axel, Shion and Sigbar conversing with Sykes. The unusual trio were about to head out on a mission. Roxas asked Sykes if he could take Sigbar's spot, but Sykes chided? Sykes chastised Roxas, I guess, asking if he was powerless without Axel. Roxas saw Shion and Axel off with a sense of unease. And here's what happened on the mission.
What a blast from the past!
Shion, stop!
Of all the faces, why do I look at her and see yours?
Oh my god!
That you always have to glare at me like that.
Shut up!
Huh?
Did you see that, Pickles?
Oh, it's Roxas.
I'm sorry, Axel.
What are you doing?
Please, let me go. I have to do this or else... Just look. Please, Axel. You have to take care of Roxas.
But...
Oh.
You'd be...
Please. Thank you, Axel.
Explain yourself, Axel.
The old man needs to get his eye checked. She just got away.
I'll give him that. Can't toss the blame around.
And now we're left with the one we can't use.
Did something happen?
Oof. Roxas walks into room, instantly abused by Sykes.
Where's Shion?
She flew the coop. Flamesylox here couldn't trouble himself to clip her wings.
Huh? What does he mean, Axel?
Your friend sat there sucking his thumb while Shion walked right off. I'm going back to my room.
What happened out there?
Nothing. Really.
Nothing? Shion's gone. How can that be nothing?
It's just like Xigbar said. I just sat there sucking my thumb, watching Shion run away.
I'm asking you why you did that, and you know it.
Shion is like a mirror that reflects you.
You're not making any sense.
Shion is a puppet created to duplicate your powers.
Are you nuts? Shion's a person, not a puppet.
She's a mirror that reflects you. And when I looked in the mirror, it wasn't you I saw.
Shion is Shion. You can't expect her to be me.
That's not what I mean. It was only a matter of time before someone broke the mirror.
You mean they have to destroy her? Answer me!
Roxas, if somebody doesn't, then you won't be you anymore.
I'll always be me. I'm still your best friend. Just like Shion is my best friend.
That's not it. You're missing the whole point, Roxas.
Forget this! Roxas!
It's all starting to fall apart, man.
Oh.
I wish you'd understand, Roxas.
Roxas.
And all Axel is trying to do is trying to save his best friend, but it's like he's just
Riku.
as stuck as she is, and he is, and everyone's.
Did you find the answer?
It's sad.
Yes, I certainly did. I'm on the verge of losing everything I care about. So please, please, Riku, tell me what I should do now.
Go to Twilight Town. You'll find a girl there named Namine.
Namine? What's she like?
You'll find out. I don't think you'll have trouble finding her.
All right. Thanks, Riku. Goodbye.
Day 354. Truth. Only 4 more
Shion
days.
has disappeared yet again.
And then we're on that iconic number.
Do we know where she is headed?
It, not she, is a
Divided by two.
replica. Merely a puppet.
A puppet? What does that mean exactly?
A puppet is a puppet.
Talking about the replica program, isn't it obvious?
The what-ca?
Perhaps you care to enlighten us about this pet project of yours.
The purpose was to take a piece of the Keyblade wielder's memory and copy it, thus making his powers our own. This was one of several projects of ours being undertaken at Castle Oblivion. However, our efforts were severely derailed by Vexen's untimely demise. Needless to say, losing Vexen was not part of our plans. We were also caught off guard when this particular replica we called Shion formed an identity of its own.
No one at Castle Oblivion ever reported any instance where a replica formed its own identity. Do you concur, Axel?
Whatever the
Implies that they had more than
decide
one
to
replica
do,
outside of the replica
we can
Riku
be
as well, so
certain
that's
it will no longer
an
have
interesting
an
little bit there.
impact on our plans. Still, it knows our secrets. We need to shorten the leash, perhaps even tighten it.
What exactly do you...
Axel, the onus is on you to capture and bring back Shion. The escape was on your watch. I will overlook any nicks or scratches. Just ensure she still functions on arrival.
Why would you allow a deserter back? We should simply eradicate her.
It is not a deserter. It is just a flawed specimen that has wandered out.
Are we clear, Axel? Dismissed.
Bring her back alive. Is she a madness?
All this time, I've been talking to a puppet.
So now, we just sweep it up, huh? As if.
If only the whispers at the top carried to the bottom.
Axel, those orders were absolute. Still here, Roxas? Proceed with your mission.
Shion is... She's not a puppet.
A puppet couldn't be part of the organization. Just count the seats here. We have and always will be 13.
Oh my god.
Axel! Maybe it's best if Shion never comes back to the organization. Do you really have to do what Xemnas says?
If I don't, they'll eradicate me next.
In that case, can you at least try not to harm her?
That's up to her. Roxas, Shion is dangerous.
Dangerous?
Have you got all your strength back?
Not yet. How long have you known about her? Could it be that you've known about her for a long time and not told me anything?
Oh, I wonder who that could be. Oh, Jesus, why does whoever that is, Riku, I'm assuming, why does he look so much better than Mickey does in that lighting?
Oh my god, yeah, right?
Yeah, it is Riku.
Riku!
Your Majesty.
Gosh, have I been worried about you? Where have you been all this time?
I've been searching for a way to conquer the darkness within me, while we wait for Sora to awaken.
The way you looked.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm getting the hang of keeping the darkness under control.
And Sora, did something go wrong with fixing all his memories?
There's a reason the organization has been quiet since our battle at Castle Oblivion. And now I know it's not because a depletion in members had made them weak. Taking Sora's memory apart, piece by piece, was only the first step in what they were trying to do at Castle Oblivion. And I think they needed more time to fix his memory.
You know, you and me were both looking into what the organization was up to. But what I saw didn't look like much. Almost like they're trying to buy some time.
Right. Sora's memories are what they're after. And they needed all this time, until now, to absorb every piece of it.
Huh?
The process of putting his memory back together has gone nowhere. They have what's most precious to Sora, his memories of Kairi.
Well, then you have to let me help. Maybe I could get the memories back.
I've got that covered, Your Majesty. I mean, Mickey. Instead, I want to ask you for a favor.
What would that be?
I have to face one of the organization's members soon. I might not survive the fight. And if I do, it might be because I gave in to the darkness. That means you're the only one who will be there for Sora, Donald, and Goofy. The only one who can guide them when they awaken.
Riku.
Promise me, Mickey. When our friends wake up, you have to be there to help them out.
So, funnily enough,
promise.
this is the only scene in which Mickey appears in the game. And he's on the cover art. Day 355. Unsaid, unheard.
Is he the only Disney character to appear as well?
No. No. You already saw Genie in one of the text things, but no, like all of the general...
But I mean, like, actual character, not just a picture.
Yeah, well, in this movie, yes.
the Keyblade.
But in the actual game, no.
Alright, well, yeah, that's I forgot
When
about
Shion left the
game.
organization, Axel didn't stop her.
I mean, it's a lot more impactful in the game, even though it's like a lot more effort.
Axel's probably known about Shion for some time now, but has kept it from me.
This movie version doesn't really do a fantastic job at
Shion and I are both special nobodies.
telling the story, but it does it well enough, you know?
Shion was a replica. A puppet. What about me? Am I a puppet too? Xemnas said Sora was what connects her and me. But who is Sora? And who am I supposed to be?
Kaka carrot cake.
Axel. If he's hiding things from me about Shion, what could he be hiding about me? Axel.
Jimmy?
Hey,
Yeah?
Roxas.
Oh.
What?
Did you find Shion yet?
Just decided
You
you're
know
not
it isn't
playing
going to
anything.
be that easy.
Whatever. We're
I
coming
suppose
near
not.
the end to it now anyway. I'll try and update it anyway, but... see what
Have
I
you
can do.
known about Shion this whole time?
No, not the whole time.
Since when then?
I can't exactly remember when.
Didn't get it memorized, huh? Axel. Who am I really? I'm special like Shion, I know that. But the organization wanted me out of the picture. Am I right?
Yeah, they did.
I guess it's 'cause Shion copied my powers and the Keyblade's powers. And they didn't need me anymore. And Axel, I guess you felt the same way.
You're wrong there. You'll always be my best friend.
Best friends are
Sad.
supposed to be honest with each other. Who am I, Axel? Xemnas says me and Shion are connected to each other through Sora. I don't even know a Sora. Am I a puppet like Shion?
You're different from Shion.
Then why do...
Finding out the truth doesn't always work out for the best.
What makes you so sure about that? I have the right to know the truth. How did I even get here? Why am I so special? Where did I learn how to use the Keyblade? I hardly know who I am. What is so wrong with wanting some answers?
Roxas.
I need to know, Axel. Please. Who am I?
You've just got to trust me, Roxas.
I don't. I can't.
Roxas.
Somebody knows where I came from. If I can't get answers here, I'll get them somewhere else. That'll be the person I trust.
Big sad times.
I tried. But I have to find out about myself. There's no reason for me to be here anymore.
I'm gonna win.
Oh, my controller's battery's getting low.
It's getting real low.
Uh-huh.
Oh, big black box appeared telling me that you're
Why did the Keyblade choose me?
Remember this scene, Pickles?
you.
I have to know.
Now you have a time frame.
You can't turn on the organization. You get on their bad side and they'll destroy you.
No one would miss me.
That's not true. I would.
Day 356. Place to belong.
Nice to meet you, Xion.
Naminé, are you able to see my face?
Yes.
Then what do you think I should do?
What do you want to do?
At first, I just wanted to be with Roxas and Axel forever. But then I started to realize that my memories, well, these aren't really even mine, are they?
You're not Sora, and you're not Roxas. You're Kairi.
You don't look like they've seen some shit in that picture.
As I remember more of my past, the more I feel the need to go back where I came from. What should I do to go back?
So you're going back to Sora? If you return your memories to him, then you will disappear. In exchange for not having your own memory, you're connected through others' memories. So when you disappear, no one will remember you. There won't be any you to remember. For all the powers I possess, I can't keep even one piece of the memory called you connected.
I know, I'm ready. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I also know that Roxas should be going back with me. But I don't think he would understand. Not yet.
I know. Roxas can't feel Sora just yet.
Naminé, will you please watch over Roxas once I'm gone? You won't be alone. I asked someone else, too. There just isn't anything else I can do.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, if you're ready, let's go see Sora.
Naminé, it's them. The organization has found us. They're almost here. This blasted puppet led them right to our doorstep. See what you get for trusting it.
I can handle this. Wait! Xion!
This scene. This
Alright,
fucking scene. This fucking scene,
Why do I
Pickles.
always get stuck with the icky jobs?
And of course, Roxas's battle theme plays as well.
Axel.
Xion, what are you gonna do?
I've decided that I have to go back to where I belong.
Well, to be honest, I always felt that was best right from the very beginning. But you know, it still really bugs me. Something about this just stinks.
It's for the good of everyone.
But how do you know that? Everybody thinks they're right.
This is right.
They're gonna destroy you!
Please don't hold back, Axel. Promise.
What's your problem? You both think you can do whatever you want. Well, I'm sick of it. Go on, you just keep running. But I'll always be there to bring you back! Why you gotta cause me so much trouble?
That scene, man. Every time.
Man, poor Axel.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know you've got it muted, but just the delivery of those lines in those scenes always gets me. Day 357. Tears. Yep, I agree.
Where did I think I could go? What a joke. Xion! Thank you.
Roxas, I'm out of time. Even if I'm not ready, I have to make this choice. You have poured so many memories into me, given me so much, that I feel like I'm about to overflow. Look at me, Roxas. Who do you see? If you see somebody else's face, a boy's face, then that means I'm almost ready. This puppet will have to play her part. Roxas, this is him. It's Sora.
Does that make me gay?
Shut up, don't ruin it.
Roxas, I have to make you a part of me too. Don't you see? This is why I was created.
Yes, I didn't download the actual battle scene.
Who are you? Again?
Oh god. It
Weird.
makes it so bad.
I feel like I'm forgetting something really important.
You'll be better off now, Roxas.
It's the whole battle, and it's just
Big black box appeared. So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
No.
I fixed it. Don't worry.
It was my choice to go away now.
Sean, don't feel so good.
Mate.
Than to do nothing.
But yeah, that
Zem
is the way that happened. There, it's like this is my destiny to beat you, haha. And then who are you again? Just immediately afterwards, it definitely needs an extra scene in between there.
To be
Yeah.
Kind of, it really ruined it. Oh my god.
I need you to do me a favor. All those hearts that I've captured, Kingdom Hearts,
I am not Roxas.
set them free.
But he is. This time he actually is.
Free them?
Goodbye, Roxas.
It's too late for me to undo my mistakes. But you can't let Xemnas have
Your
Kingdom
shoes.
Hearts.
No.
You can't. Goodbye, Roxas. See you again. I'm glad I got to meet you. Oh,
Goodbye, Roxas.
and of course, Axel too. You are both my best friends. Never forget. That's the truth.
No. Xion. Who else will I have ice cream with?
I know it's a stupid line, but it makes sense in their context.
It does, but it's like...
Roxas knows nothing else. Like, come on, cut him some slack.
True. Very, very, very true. Oh,
to Roxas, a shell of her former self. To Roxas, eating ice cream is pretty much all there is. He doesn't know anything else. So,
how did this happen?
From his perspective, it's a lot more impactful than it sounds.
Oh, a letter from Mickey.
Yeah, so funny, well, not funny, but interesting little thing. Roxas disappearing from the Org there is less than a week away from when Axel comes and finds him in Data Traverse Town, at Twilight Town even.
Oh.
Day 358, believe. So Axel being like so angry and disappointed and all of those feelings that he goes through at the start of KH2, well, maybe not feelings because there's nobody, but who knows really. It's all like he had to deal with all of that shit in like a few days worth of time. That wasn't a long amount of time at all. The memories are still fresh in his head of all of this shit here that happened, except, well, a few of them. You know. And this right here is the actual final fight. Even though I would argue that Shion's the actual final boss, this is the final fight.
I do like that bit where it's just like, let it be.
Yes. This is an interesting section of the game as well, because like you start off obviously running through the alleyways as dual wielding Roxas, and you're just literally one-shotting Neo Shadows everywhere. It's ridiculous.
Who are you? What does it matter? I'm here for you. Why are you trying to stop me?
It's him forgetting.
Because I want
back
the rest of
Yes.
Sora's memories.
Sora? Enough about Sora.
You have some kind of plan?
I'll set Kingdom Hearts free. Then everything will be the way it was. She'll come back. And the three of us can be together again.
You mean Shion? It's a struggle just to remember the name now. Either way, I can't let you go doing anything crazy.
I'm freeing Kingdom Hearts, and I'm going to find Sora. I want Shion back. I want my life back!
If you try and make contact with Kingdom Hearts, the last thing you'll get is your life back. The organization will destroy you.
Enough!
Why? Why do you have the Keyblade?
Oh yeah, so obviously they fought in that moment there. Just that moment where they just skipped to they just that moment where they just skipped to Riku on the floor. Another interesting thing that they did in the game, which is exclusive to the game, like it would be very difficult to even make that work in this sort of situation. During that fight, the bottom screen is what you're seeing there, basically. It's just like you're just seeing scenes of Roxas and Shion slightly staticky, just constantly appearing and then fading out, and it's like, oh god. The whole time you're fighting Riku, it's all on the bottom screen. And like the other thing it does is like you start to see her slowly start to fade out of the scene, so then it's just Roxas and Axel. I think it will do a couple of those in a moment, but yeah, like it just makes this fight a bit like, oh god, what is happening? No, please. Why?
Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
Huh? Get real. Look which one of us is winning.
So it's true. You really are his nobody. Guess Diz was right after all.
What are you talking about? I am me. Nobody else.
Riku, please. You have to stop him.
How many times do I have to beat you?
All right. You've left me with no other choice.
What?
I have to release the power in my heart. The dark power that I've been holding back. Even if it changes me forever.
You see what I mean by what Riku said being inaccurate? About losing to him and then coming back later on stronger. That didn't happen. This fight happened all in one sitting. Like he says, we fought once and I lost, but the next time we fought, I made sure I came back the stronger one. No. Yeah, here you go. This is what I'm talking about. Just slowly fading out. And you got shit like that going on throughout the fight. It's like, oh, I'm trying to focus on not dying here, please. Why could I not see the bottom screen through the tears?
Diz. He could feel Sora.
Oh, you're suddenly taller, Riku.
Ridiculous. Nobody cannot
it's
feel
an
anything.
honor, Ansem.
If he had met Sora, things might have been different.
Roxas, don't be sad. I came from you and Sora. I am you, the same way that I am Sora. You'll forget me, but the memories themselves will never go away. Memories of you and me will always be together, forever inside him.
Wow. Day 359, the first day. Recognize this, Pickles?
Another dream about
No.
him.
Never seen this before, you know about.
Maybe today we'll finally hit the beach.
So why he suddenly got into contact with Kairi is like PTSD, contact the closest thing to Shion he could think of. Or, like, imagine, I guess. Not think of, he's never met Kairi.
Oh.
The end.
Don't kill him.
The end of sad times. Anyway, that'll do for today. Back tomorrow for the start of Hell on Earth. Birth by Sleep Critical. Yay! Kill me now. Right. GG, no re. See you later. Take care.